ChatGPT said. Much of the controversy at last week's Ryder Cup at Bethpage centered around behavior off the course, but Sunday brought attention to a long-standing rule in the captain's agreement. Europe's Viktor Hovland, unable to move his neck, forfeited his singles match against Harris English before play began. Each team was awarded a half point, reigniting debate over the envelope rule. Hovland and English were scheduled for the final match of the day, marking only the fourth time the envelope rule has been used since 1993. The rule allows captains to place a player's name in a sealed envelope before singles play. If a player withdraws, the player whose name is in the envelope does not play, and both teams receive half a point. U.S. captain Keegan Bradley suggested the rule should be revised before the 2027 Ryder Cup, while Europe's Luke Donald defended its long-standing tradition. The envelope rule has been in effect since 1979, coinciding with Ryder Cup expansion to include all of Europe. The women's Solheim Cup has a similar system, but it works differently. Teams can place an alternate's name in an envelope, but this only applies before play begins. In 2019, Ally Ewing substituted for an injured Stacey Lewis before the Solheim Cup at Gleneagles. If a player retires before a foursomes or four-ball match starts, a non-scheduled teammate can step in. If a four-ball match has already begun and a player retires, her partner can continue solo. If a foursomes match has started and a player withdraws, the match must be forfeited. In singles play, the rules are stricter. If a player retires before the start of a match, the opponent receives the full point. This occurred in 2011 when Christy Kerr withdrew from Sunday's singles due to a wrist injury. Her opponent, Karen Stupples, earned the full point. That year, the final session went into the last match tied 8-8, with Europe eventually claiming victory 15-13 in Ireland. The envelope rules application this year highlights the balance between fairness and tradition in match play. While some argue it rewards the unaffected team with an automatic point, others insist it preserves the structure and strategy of the Ryder Cup. Hovland's withdrawal reignited discussion about how the rule impacts both team strategy and individual competition. Captains, players, and fans alike are considering whether a revision would better reflect the competitive nature of modern Ryder Cup play, or whether the historical consistency of the rule should remain unchanged. This debate underscores a larger question in golf: how to maintain fairness and tradition while adapting to unforeseen circumstances. The envelope rule is rare, but its influence on outcomes, strategy, and debate remains significant, ensuring it will be a topic of conversation well beyond Bethpage Black.